I've got a question for everyone because this is something that's been bugging me for a while, and I really have no idea what to do. See, ever since I started these channels, I've had a couple of playlists designed to keep things orderly, so that people who had particular interests could come in, pull up the one they wanted, and just see a bunch of similar videos without having to wade through things they really had no interest in. Now, I'm an inherently organized guy. I like having a place for everything and everything in its place. I knew that I was going to be making videos that appealed to some very different audiences, and this is something that I've talked about before, and I really don't want to go into it again, but I knew that there would be people here only for my anti-religion videos and wouldn't want to watch things criticizing the regressive left. And then there would be people who only wanted to watch me attack the left and didn't want to see my religious stuff. I tried to make it easy on everybody. Really, I did. So, to that end, I made Assessing Apologist Arguments specifically for addressing the claims made by the religious. And then I made Pondering Politics so I could talk about political subjects. And I made Social Justice Whiners so I could take on the regressive left. And I made Shallow End of the Gene Pool, which rarely gets used anymore, to look at the real winners in all these categories, things that really couldn't be addressed rationally and could only really be laughed at. And then I did In the News, where I wanted to talk about non-video news stories, but I really never did that as much as I wanted. And finally, I made the Foundation series, which I had always intended to be videos about the core of my philosophy, specifically so that people who asked common questions about things I talked about all the time, people who wanted more information on things I might mention in passing, I could just point them to an educational video that will go into it in more depth. And honestly, I think Foundation is where I've failed the most. Because frankly, Foundation has become little more than a dumping ground for things I really had no idea where else to put. It's got videos on religion and politics and pretty much everything else where I just wasn't responding to another video or article, so it just got stuck into Foundation. And now I'm kind of embarrassed to look at that playlist because that's not how I wanted it to be. In fact, I created a new playlist over on VidMe specifically to address various topics from a secular conservative point of view, which a lot of current Foundation videos are probably more suited for, but with hundreds of videos under my belt, it's a little hard to go back and revisit these topics and relabel them. So my question for everyone is, what the heck should I do? Because I still think it's valuable to have a single place to put all of my big picture videos, but I don't know if Foundation is something I can rescue, and even if I went through the playlist and stripped out all the videos that don't fit, and I think at this point it's a majority of them, I'd have to remake a huge number of videos, assuming that I think that they're worth remaking, just to strip out the title card and put something else on. Or do you think I should just give up and stop having a common title card and a common playlist for every video? Just stop being organized and upload videos with their own headers and let chaos reign. I mean, that's how virtually all other video makers do things, but most other content creators don't speak to multiple audiences either. So honestly, I just don't know. So please let me know in the comments what you think. What would you prefer, or maybe you just don't care. Either way, let me know. That's why I decided to put this little video up on my off day, just so that you can make your views known. Thanks for your time, and I'll catch you all later.
Everything changes.